I done a lot of farm in my hardcore world, but this farm was different. This farm is a killing machine that instantly killed dragons with an arrow. I need a lot of different materials to build this farm, and of course I'm going to farm all of them. First, I built a wood farm which is needed for making most items. Then a mob farm to grow the wood. After being AFK for a while, I used the bones from skeletons to make bone meal and run the wood farm. I also built a simple iron farm and witch farm for redstone. For glass, which is used extensively in the farm, I built a highly efficient farm that produces 72,000 sand per hour. Additionally, since this farm applies to every block that falls, there was no need for a concrete powder farm. I decided to build some simpler farm as well, starting with a stone farm for temporary blocks, followed by a carpet and rail farm, which are among the easiest to build. I had a lot of concrete powder, but I need to build another machine to convert the concrete powder into concrete. This farm machine automatically converts concrete powder into concrete with water and blows it up with TNT. Later I need to click very quickly to work machine, so I reassigned the right click to another key and can now place block faster. Next up is the sea lantern farm. The materials for the farm were very easy to obtain. But since there are a lot of cars in the sea, so I made invisibility to avoid damage, night vision to see better in the sea, and water breathing potion to breathe underwater. Now we have all the materials for the farm, and to transport and store them, I made a shulker farm and AFK'd for a while, and now we have a lot of shulkers. Finally, I need end crystal to revive the dragon, so I quickly made an enderman and blaze farm. And now we have unlimited ender eyes. However, we still need one more material. This material is gas tier. For the gas farm materials, I need 1200 obsidian. And collection obsidian one by one was very tedious. So I decided to make an obsidian farm. I found another stronghold and started building. The farm works like this. When the snow golem tries to hit the silverfish, half of the snow golem is in the end, so every snowball actually goes the end. In Minecraft, every time you pass through a portal, the spawn point is refreshed so you don't fall down. Using this, the snow golem, every time the wither breaks obsidian, it throws a snowball and the obsidian regenerates. This continues in a loop, but since the character is in the end, I built a chunk loader in the stronghold so the snow golem could throw snowballs. And to prevent the wither from hitting us when it fires, I block its damage with bubbly water. Now that we have obsidian, I can build the gas farm. Although it takes a long time to build, we now have a shulker full of the end crystals. And I gathered all the materials needed for the ender dragon farm. I needed a headless piston. So I searched online to make a headless piston, but I couldn't find anything. There was some videos, but either they didn't work in the 1.21.7 version, or they only showed how to make a vertical headless piston. So I decided to make a headless piston using my own method and spent hours thinking about it before building the machine. The tutorial for the machine is available in the description. I completed the first part of the farm, then I need to make a machine to align the arrow to be fired. I quickly made that machine, and now the most challenging part is the TNT duplicators. These duplicators can duplicate 200 TNT at once. I've been working on the machine for about 5 hours, and it's finally done. To make the machine work, you first place an arrow in the compartment. The machine aligns the arrow itself and positions it where it should be. Then, by pressing this node block, 200 TNT is duplicated, aligned perfectly in the center and explodes. Arrow reaches an incredible speed due to the force of the explosion and kills the dragon. Our farm is ready, but it looks a bit odd in its current state, so I want to cover the outside of the farm with a nice decoration. Now that the farm is completely finished, we can move on to testing. We place the end crystal normally to summon the dragon again, but for the last one we need to place it here so the dragon doesn't activate. Then we carefully break the obsidian and activate the piston. Then we go up and place the arrow, and finally we place the end crystal here. Now the dragon starts to be summoned. Yes, it works. Dragon died the moment it was born. And now we have unlimited XP. By repeating this process exactly 20 times, I easily opened all the portal gates. Thank you for watching. Bye.